car's been sitting for a while, and I noticed it's like a, I don't know if it's power steering or something's leaking. I don't know if it's the pump or the actual.
You gonna clean that? Alright, so here we got 73 Caprice, and we're gonna do some work on it. We got a bunch of stuff, Wilwood brakes. We got the kit to convert the rear drum brakes to discs. And we got upgraded sway bar. We got a master cylinder. We got hoses, proportioning valve. So let's start from looking at the overall picture of the vehicle. We just got it up on the lift, and we see that somebody put drilled and slotted rotors, Wilwood 4-piston calipers. They put the old brake hoses, the flex brake hoses, back on it. They did nothing with the dust plates. Nothing with the suspension was done. Everything is completely dirty. You got original ball joints, original bushings, original shocks, springs, control arms, sway bar links. Everything is original. Bump stops. The steering gear is original. It's got a leak coming from this seal. It's also got a leak coming from this chrome performance looking power steering pump. It's got steel braided hoses, power steering lines. It's got the 1-belt serpentine set up. Looks like he has fairly new engine mounts. Those are good. Oil pan's a little wet with oil. This has a little play in it. I was checking yesterday. This is the idler arm. This outer tie rod has a little bit of play. This one, not so much, but they look old and dusty, rusty, greasy. Old shocks. Bushings are all busted out of them. Underneath the car is pretty solid. It's got a, looks like a 350 or 400 tranny. Small block 350 or 400 Chevy. Got the long tube headers. Dual exhaust. And we're gonna go to the back and look at the back. So the rear end, all original again. Also, we got original rear shocks, springs, backing plates for the drums, original brake lines. What we're gonna do is, on this, we're taking this back plate off. We're taking the drums off. We're gonna do the drilled and slotted rotors, upgraded disc brakes, conversion. We're gonna do coil over springs and shock assemblies. We're gonna take out the old shock, the old spring, and we're gonna just put a updated coil over suspension assemblies. We're gonna do the adjustable lower trailing arms and the upper arms as well. And all those bushings are gonna get changed so we can position this rear end however we want it, depending on what wheels he puts on it. And we're gonna open this up, and we're gonna do a 373 gear in the back, or maybe 410s. So we're gonna, once we pull this apart, we're gonna check the spline count on the axles, and then we can determine what rear end we're gonna go with. We're also gonna do the upgraded suspension coil over spring shock assemblies in here. So when we take that off, it would be a good time to do the control arms, upper and lower. We got to see what he wants to do. and we'll go from there. But stay tuned, and we'll update on this project as we start disassembly and start getting this thing together.
I charged 800 for.
Alright, so here we got an update on the 73 Caprice. We got the springs out. We got the spindles off. Suspension all taken apart. So we're gonna take those upper control arms off. We're gonna remove these ball joints, put new ball joints. We're just clean up these control arms. And then what we got going on in the back, we've already pulled one axle. We're gonna remove this whole plate and remove the pin inside there so we can get the axle out. We have to pull this axle. We're gonna put a rear gear in it. Not sure what it is. It might be a 373. So stay tuned.
Your property, going to start to affect my child.
A little update on the Caprice, 73 Caprice. Got the rear end being disassembled. We got these old vacuum plates off with the brakes. This brake line rusted out, broken already. And yeah, a lot of crap. As far as the front, got the springs out already. Probably gonna do these bushings, control arm bushings, take these all out. Springs, old original springs broke.